Hello and welcome to Sunrise Tarot. For many of you, welcome back. My name is Leah, and today I will be doing a reading for the sign of Aries for the year 2023. As you probably already know, 2023 is a year of the water rabbit, and of course, rabbit is a symbol of longevity and peace and prosperity. So many people refer to 2023 as a year of hope. The rabbit can be characterized as being quick-minded, vigilant, witty. So definitely the year of 2023 is going to be hopefully a lot less busier and a lot more calmer and peaceful than 2022, as a little bit of a breathing room before 2024, because the year 2024 is going to be a year of a dragon, and that is going to be quite intense by many accounts. So I do just want to say that please remember this is a general reading, so there will be parts that may not resonate with you. Only take parts that you resonate with and leave the rest for someone else. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today. In the past position, we have the Knight of Swords, clarified by the Empress. In the challenging position, we have the Queen of Wands, clarified by the Six of Swords. Advice from Spirit position, we have the Page of Cups, clarified by the Eight of Swords. And in the first part of 2023, we have the Ace of Pentacles, clarified by Death. And in the second part of 2023, we have the Expansion, Three of Wands, clarified by the Six of Pentacles. So a lot to get to. Let's get right into it. In the past position, we do have the Knight of Swords, which is definitely a card of change and accomplishing quite a lot. Because we see this person, who on one hand, or with one hand, is controlling the horse, and with the other hand, he's got, the sword. So he's multitasking. So in the past, dear Aries, you definitely had to kind of be very quick on your feet and go with it in order to stay competitive, in order to stay ahead of the game, in order to be kind of in that advancing mode. And definitely that paid off for you. The Knight of the Swords is also a card of change. So there was quite a bit of change, especially when it comes to your home, because we do see the Three of Wands here in the clarifying position. Not the Three of Wands, I don't know why I said that. The Empress, because I keep thinking about the expansion. But we do have the Empress in the clarifying position here with the Knight of Swords. And, the Empress, she's mostly focused on home and making sure that everything in home is going well, and, everything is where it's supposed to be. And if there needs to be renovations or changes or adjustments, she's all about the home. She brings luck and fertility and wonderful energy, wonderful vibes to the home. So clearly there was something that you wanted to change about your life on a very personal level, and you weren't afraid to take quite a lot of action. And so you really succeeded in creating a wonderful energy, and kind of realizing and reminding yourself that everything starts with you. If you are in the right frame of mind, if you feel grounded, if you feel like you have enough patience and energy reserves, then you are able to accomplish and manifest many wonderful things into your life, into your 3D reality. Now, in the challenging position, we do have the Queen of Wands, which is not a great card to have, because the Queen of Wands is definitely all about not having that drive and determination. Sometimes, she kind of just doesn't feel the passion about something. And so you may have felt like in your life you've lost a little bit of passion for something, like you kind of lost a little bit of interest. And so the divine here is reminding you, if you are able to kind of reconfigure your energy, you are able to find that new passion again. But the Queen of Wands can also be about kind of using excessive control and manipulation in order to accomplish things. It's important to remember that sometimes, excessive control and manipulation is used out of fear. It could be that you feel you are stuck in a particular situation that isn't getting really any better, because you do have the Six of Swords in the clarifying position. And the Six of Swords definitely tells me that there's a situation that may not be changing to your liking. You may feel like, there's not really anything, is not really getting any better in a particular circumstance, in a particular situation. You may feel like there's even a little bit of stagnation, or, moving backwards. And so it's definitely important to be aware of this energy going into 2023. If there is something that you feel in your life that needs, to be changed for the better, it's important to remember that sometimes we all face difficult situations, but the way you change a difficult situation is one little bit at a time. The way you overcome something challenging is one little bit one little bit over time, because if you chip away at it for quite a considerable amount of time, it doesn't actually seem so bad. It doesn't seem so challenging after all. Now, the advice from Spirit here, we see the Page of Cups, is to nurture your inner child, is to, allow your emotions to deliver important messages to you. Because sometimes, when we don't think an emotion is important, we kind of push it away. But it is important to remember that emotions carry important messages, and it's important to listen to those and sit with those and allow those to be integrated into you. When you acknowledge emotions, you are able to kind of be open to different suggestions. You're able to work with the universe, if you will. So opening your heart in 2023 is going to be very important to you, and as well as expressing yourself freely. That is definitely something that you want to do. Because when you express yourself freely, it helps you find the right people to surround yourself with. And it also helps you to really communicate clearly, what it is that you're trying to achieve, And also the Page of Cups is a great card to remind you to embrace surprise. Sometimes wonderful things are just around the corner. So if you are open to different people, to different surprises, you will receive important messages that will help you manifest wonderful things into your reality. You also have the Eight of Swords in the clarifying position, and the advice from Spirit here is to remember that sometimes limitations can have positive aspects, and it's important to remember that setbacks can also be great teachers, right? So limitations tend to teach us something. Setbacks or disappointments, tend to teach us something about ourselves, about growth, about the world at large. So everything kind of depends on the reaction that you are experiencing. When you realize that it is not what happens to you, but how you react to it, then all of of a sudden you have quite a lot more control over a situation, and you don't feel like you are like limited. You don't feel like you are victimized. You don't feel like you are being held back. It's important to remember that everyone has limitations and everyone experiences setbacks. Not a lot of people show it, not a lot of people share it, but especially like when you see strong people, accomplished people, they have even more setbacks than an average person, and it's important to be aware of that. Now, in the first part of 2023, you have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by Death, which is telling me that there may be an opportunity that is coming to an end, because the Ace of Pentacles is symbolic of a new opportunity, a new offer, some kind of, reward, being presented. And with Death, there's clearly transformation. With Death, there's clearly some kind of natural resolution to an offer that, it is coming to an end. But the great thing is that in the second part of 2023, you have the Three of Wands clarified by the Six of Pentacles. One of the reasons I'm so excited is because you have a good opportunity that you may have had that may be kind of coming to an end, but you have a much more amazing expansion waiting for you in the second part of 2023. Because the year of 2024, the year of the dragon, is going to be very much a successful year for you. And so the expansion is kind of like the preparation for you to embrace new opportunities and new growth and new successes and new achievements. And I really like that you have Six of Pentacles in the clarifying position, because it's all about receiving what you need in order to allow this growth in the second part of 2023 to take place. But let's see what we can clarify with the Angel Oracle card that I pulled earlier. And we have big happy changes. Definitely be open to changes, because that is what our life is all about, kind of rolling with the punches and really appreciating, the wonderful times for the abundance and the blessings that we receive, and also appreciating the setbacks and disappointments for the wisdom and the learning that we receive from those kind of lessons. So you are in a win-win situation when it comes to this coming year, this year of the Water Rabbit 2023. Let's see what we can clarify with the Mystical Wisdom card. And we have choices. Definitely making right choices for you is very, very important. Because not all the choices are actually correct. Sometimes, just because someone is offering you something does not mean, that you should go for it and kind of jump on it. Weighing different options, weighing different choices more carefully, more specifically, is going to be very important, because you only have a certain amount of time. So the choices that you make, you really, really, really want to go for something that resonates closely to how you feel on the inside. And let's see what the Shaman Dream Oracle card can clarify for us. And we have deep quiet, meditation, and stillness. And definitely that's very important, because that's where the answers come from, is the moment of stillness, that breathing. When you breathe in and out, when you're sitting by yourself in a room and you're working on your breathing, that's when you find that moment of stillness. That's when you are able to kind of help yourself meditate and focus on what are the messages messages that are coming from, the inside, that are coming from your intuition. Listening to your inner guidance is the fastest way to success. Not listening to your ego, not listening to sort of other people's opinions, but specifically listening to the guidance that you feel on the inside is going to help you really make the right choices and follow the path that is truly meant for you. Dear Aries, I hope you have a prosperous and abundant 2023. I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And please don't forget to visit me on Instagram. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon.